Good morning, y'all. Happy Tuesday. It's 6 a.m. Look at how dark it is out there. You can see the sky. Everything else is really dark. Where's the thing? Okay, there we go. All right. So, hold on. Let me turn y'all off and on to see if the color changes. It did. All right. So, I am out the door now. I'm leaving out now. I'm already dressed. Sweatshirt, jeans, boots. Very cash, very cash. I don't think I ever really ever wear, no, I don't ever wear sweatshirts to work. Other people do, but I normally don't. But it ain't a biggie, right? We have 3 more days in a wake up and we out of there. So yeah, that's what it is right now. I'm going to talk to y'all when we come home. I'll probably have some thoughts and things that I would like to share. So let's do that later. We home, y'all. We home. We did 10 hours today. 10 hours. Y'all, I don't think we're going to be able to get in 45 hours this week. We're not. What I mean, think. I know. We're not going to be able to do it. Simply because this is a holiday week. So we have a 4-day work week, not a 5-day work week, right? I was hoping that they was going to allow us to come in on Thanksgiving because in the past, we have been allowed to come in on holidays. But today, they put out that through email that no, we can't come in on Thanksgiving Day because your girl is going to come in. So therefore, I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm working 10-hour days. So 40 is the best we're going to be able to do. So 10 hours done today. So this means we have 20 hours left in our countdown. Would have been 25, but it's going to be 20 hours. So that's still good, right? So we're going to take that. I was looking at my work queue today. 65 tickets in my work queue alone. Just me. And I got them down to 9 tickets remaining. Between tomorrow and Friday, 2 more days, I think that I will be able to close out 3 or 4 more of them because the rest, I'm not quite satisfied that they're actually in a true state to be tested, a true ready to test state. But I have to go back in and re-examine them and put in my notes. And clearly, if I don't get it done, 65 tickets, y'all. That was a lot of lifting, but I did it. What I found interesting with coming back to work was how management did not pull us together and have a conversation with us. Yeah, that was not done. Higher level management, all management actually. We left it to ourselves to share our hearsays and nairsays and all of that. But that was interesting. But today, they did give us a going away lunch. Lower management, not upper management. Upper management came in and upper management did not say 2 words to us except for the email that was sent out that said, no, you can't come in on Thanksgiving. Just quite interesting. I'm talking about since we've been back from the shutdown. You know, nobody was like, welcome back. Hey, how you doing? Nothing, you know, which in our community is a small community. You do see these people again, even when you leave one project and go to another. Management that I'm talking about, I worked with this person like 15 years ago. So you do see each other again. So my thing, and sometimes you're a manager today and tomorrow you're not. So my thing is just take care of your people. Take care of your people in all situations, even when you think that they're not going to be your people anymore. You don't know if they're going to be your people again. You don't know if you're going to end up in the interview and they're sitting on your panel. You don't know. So that was interesting. But yeah, we had a little luncheon today. The food was good. It was like they said it was Indian food, but it was like Mexican Indian food. It was like what looked to me like enchiladas and such. Yeah. I swear it was Mexican. He said it was Indian though. So there was that. What else? What else? Oh, the only other thing is in my last budget video, I had asked about how does it work when you're leasing a car? How does the property taxes work for places that you actually have to pay property taxes, personal property taxes on vehicles, right? Yeah, I got the answer. I got the answer because I received in the mail a letter from Lucid basically saying, we paid your personal property taxes, but you know, per the agreement, you're going to pay it. So we're just going to add the bill to your bill. In that letter, they didn't tell me how much they paid for me. So I need to go into my account and actually see what that is and add it to the budget. Y'all, budgets are a living document. They're a living document. Somebody asked me, how did I feel about doing a year budget, doing the budget by the year? I don't like yearly budgets. The reason why, things change, not just month to month, but things change week to week. And so a yearly budget to me does not properly capture those changes, right? It's like you do your budget and then what? You got to tweak it every month anyway. Or do you just set it and forget it? Do you do it and just be like, oh? Then what happens? What good is a budget if you're not going to abide by it? Is it just an exercise in feeling like you're accomplishing something? Right? So yeah, no, we could do a budget every single month, and within that month, we know that it's a living document. We tweak it because this is what's going to really tell you if you have what you think you have left in your account to spend. Can you buy that concert ticket that just popped up? Is it truly in the budget? What happens if emergency pops up? Can you handle it with ease and with grace? You know, so yeah, it's a living document. And so right now we're going to go and we're going to take a look at this personal property tax bill and see what it's looking like. I have no idea. I have no clue. So let's take a look. Okay, so what's basically going to happen is y'all going to look at me, look at this, because you know why. Let's see, y'all. I feel like I want to turn this way so we can kind of face each other. Logging in to my car account. Am I going to be like blown away? Or am I going to be like, oh, okay. Okay. I don't know. Look at y'all. Spinning. The hell? Y'all. OMG. Wow. Does this give me a breakdown? Let me take a screenshot so I can show y'all this. I'm like so over everything right now. I'm so over this. This bill is shockingly more than I would have expected. Shockingly. And let me click statements because it's not showing me a breakdown. It's just showing me like a what's due. I want to like, I'm over. Oh. Y'all are not even going to believe this dang on bill. And it doesn't give me a breakdown. I hate that. So we're going to have to do math. The math is, I owe on the car for December. No, let me just make sure I'm looking at the right bill. Statement date November 12th. So this would be December payment. So it says December I owe $336.64. I hate this. I hate this. Because I just feel, can't even say bamboozled. I guess this is just one of the questions I didn't ask when taking on a lease. And one of the question I didn't ask was, how much would the personal property taxes be? So $336.64 is my payment. So what this statement is showing me is what I owe. It doesn't say this is the breakdown. I don't see a freaking breakdown on this, right? And then that little stupid letter they sent me did not say anything, didn't have any numbers attached. Whew, child. Okay, $336.64. Y'all see, I still ain't told y'all how much. Let me do the math. This is way more than I could have bargained for. Wow. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. We're in this now, right? This is where we're at. I got the freaking lease. Let's just say never again. Never again. At first I was thinking, I was like, oh, a leased car isn't bad. Now I'm wondering, what if you leased the car in a state where there wasn't any personal property taxes? How does that look? I'm wondering. Because there has to be a way around this. But I was thinking, a leased car isn't bad. Now I'm saying, yes, the hell it is. Yes, it is. It's a horrible decision. It's a horrible decision. I did this because I did not know what I wanted, what kind of car I wanted. And I had a job at the time. Now that I'm not going to have a job, technically you don't even really need a car. I just hate all of these institutions. So I open up this statement and it says, I owe them on December 1st $1,952.79. $1,952.79 is what they say I owe them. Subtract my car payment, the lease payment. That gives us a balance of $1,616. $1,616 is what I'm paying in personal property taxes on this lease car. I've never paid that much, nothing near that much in my life in personal property taxes on a vehicle. And I don't have a statement. So now my question is, who do I run to and ask for a freaking breakdown of this statement? Let me write this number down and give it a call during. Because I don't understand why they wouldn't give me a breakdown. I don't understand. If I was leasing this car for business, wouldn't that be a business expense? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. But you don't know what you don't know until you don't know it. And the thing about it is, before I did any of this with this car, I watched video after video after video about what you should do, how you should do it. I never heard anybody mention anything about the personal property taxes and how that works. And then the question is, I guess I'm paying personal property taxes on the value of the car. Let's say the value of the car is, of course I would have the numbers somewhere, but let's say $95,000. And that it's like, okay, how much could personal property taxes on a $95,000 car be? Let me just the internet. How much would I was not ready for that, y'all. I was ready for like 300, 400, 500, maybe 600. 1,600? Wow, it says personal property taxes on a car assessed at $95,000 would be approximately $4,127 annually. So they're not even scamming me. Because I feel like this is a scam. Wow. So I gotta do this again. This is just for half of the year. That's not even for the full year. I gotta do this again. Wow. So guys, now the next thing we gotta do is we gotta add this Mickey Flicky to the budget. So for this budget, I said $450 is what I was gonna pay on my car. Nope. We gotta do $336. So let's just round that up to $337. Ciao. $337. And then we gotta do $1,616 for taxes. This is interesting. This is why I'm team just don't be owning nothing. Don't have nothing. Try to have as little as possible. Because my thing is I like to make my money, but I also like to keep my money. $1,616. Wow. So I adjusted that. And it still leaves me with $1,277 of unbudgeted income. Yeah, made all my money for the month. Oh, I didn't even update this. I'm gonna update my YouTube income. It ain't more. It ain't more than what I projected. It's a little less than what I projected. Had I known this at the beginning of the month, I would have changed some things. So actually I have a little less than what I thought I had. I have $1,258 remaining. Today is the 25th of November. So honestly, I can't complain. I'm doing better than most, right? Because the end of the month is practically here, and that's the cushion that I still have. Do I owe a lawn fee? Because I still have $150 for lawn. Did I get a bill for the lawn this month, or was it already over last month? I ain't get my nails done this month. Guess what? We're not going to get our nails done this month. We'll get our nails done next month. So let's put that to 0. See how a $1,600 bill will make you reprioritize your life? I would have... I said I was going to stop my automatic brokerage investing. I send money automatically to my brokerage account. I said I'm going to stop that. And then as soon as I don't have a job anymore, I'm going to stop my automatic contributions to my IRA account. So all of those things go automatically right now. And that's it. That's it. So took off the nails. So we got $1,358 remaining in the budget as of this month. And I knew I've had a few more purchases I wanted to make. And I'm going to do it. It is what it is. But yo, that took me aback. And of course that will be in blue. That will be highlighted in blue. Yeah. That's it, y'all. That's it. Thank y'all for holding my hand through this. I'm going to eat a little bit of dinner right now. Jay's still out working. Let me give him a call. Do a little bit of dinner. Edit 2 videos. I have 2 videos I want to edit tonight. And I think I can do it. I think I can do it. See y'all tomorrow. Daggone it.